Hey everybody, this is Leslie. I am taking the, hey, it's good to see you guys. I am actually here, you can see behind me, I am in the mall and I am doing a breast cancer awareness. See my Survivor t-shirt? I'm actually, hi, it's good to see you. I'm actually doing a live broadcast here in the mall because I'm at a breast cancer awareness event, but I'm also working with the Perry girls in the frame of the no cyberbullying idea. And so I wanted to come on. My time slot was supposed to be at noon today, but I actually start my event at noon and I overbooked. Hey, it's good to see you. I actually overbooked today, and so I wanted to come on and talk about my personal hashtag of always light, never darkness, because there are so many times in our lives when people come at us with negativity, and it's not, typically it is not personal. Typically it is, can you guys hear me okay? Hey, it's good to see you, Sean. You guys, it's good to see you all. I know I'm not here on Saturdays normally. But typically, people come out of a need for feeling important. And sometimes that comes out in a light manner, and sometimes that comes out in a darkness manner. And so I just wanted to encourage you guys, if you're faced with the trolls that we all get here on Periscope, that you don't give in to the hate and the darkness and the negativity, because what they are trying to do, they are trying to rattle your cage. They are trying to shake you. They're trying to make you lose your concentration. And really the only thing that you can do back is shed light, because lightness always overcomes the darkness. It is never the opposite of that. You cannot walk into light and shed darkness. It's an impossibility. So if you always have your light bright, if your light is always so bright that the darkness cannot penetrate that, it cannot happen. The light will always penetrate the darkness. So that is my personal hashtag right there, always light, never darkness. That is what I use on my personal pages. So anything that you see that's from Leslie Nance, I do a post almost every day on Facebook that talks about always light, never darkness. And that's because that's how I try to live my life, because I figure if I'm always living in the light, that the darkness cannot penetrate me. That's how you survive cancer. That's how you disseminate your enemies. That's how you, if you have any, that's how you overcome the trolls. And so just always shedding that light. Hey Evan, it's good to see you. I'm in front of Dillard's. So always shedding that light. And I wanted to support this message that the Perry girls are out there supporting this week. And I'm sorry I did not hit my noon time slot today. And I don't even think that I had all the exact information they asked me to have, because I overbooked, and I apologize for that. But I did want to come on and absolutely say that's so funny. You're sweet. Thank you so much for saying that. You're a sweetheart. I do try to shine my light very, very bright. It is my mission in life to always be light and to never be darkness. In fact, before I start almost every single broadcast, I have a mantra that I come on and I say, please let me always be light into dark spaces and never darkness into light spaces. And I do that almost before every broadcast, because I always want to bring you guys the light message. And you know what? It works for me really well. I do not have a lot of trolls that come on here. Now watch, they'll come out of the woodwork. But that's okay. I'm ready. I don't do battle with them. I refuse to engage and do battle. I just shine as bright as I can, and eventually they're going to turn away from that, and hopefully, and maybe even convert a few from their negative ways of thinking. So I always try to shine my light bright no matter where I'm at. So there you go. So there's my message on being always light, never darkness. And look here. This is my table. There's my friend Nanette. Oh wait, there she is right there. I could just turn my camera around. Let's do that. And we're at an event here at the town center, Aurora Mall, and we are supporting breast cancer awareness right now. That's right, that's right. Trolls need training to be in the light. That's right. You know, and sometimes you can that. Sometimes you get a troll, or you get somebody who wants to be negative. I hate that word troll, actually, even though It describes it well. I just hate that word. It's just such a negative word to me, and it's not very light. So when you get somebody who wants to argue with you or to disagree with you, it's okay for people to disagree with you. It's okay for them not to have your point of view. That's what makes the world go round. So sometimes you just don't engage, and sometimes you do engage and you try to put your light and project your light back onto them. So if somebody's just being hateful for being hateful, that's different, and you probably just need to be okay with blocking that person. I have over 500 followers as of yesterday. I have over 500 followers and over 200,000 hearts right now, and I do not get a lot of trolls. So yeah, maybe they're just not interested in my message. Maybe they're just not interested in me. I don't know, and I'm fine with that. A lot of people say that to advance in life, to be better than you are, you need the haters in your life. And I don't agree with that. I don't want anybody to hate me. I don't want to do anything that causes anybody to hate me. So for me, I live a little bit opposite of that. I actually don't want anybody to hate me. I don't want the haters. And if I have a hater, I want to try to figure out why, and I want to try to solve that problem. So I live a little contrary that way. I try to get everybody to like me, and I know not everybody's going to like me or love me, but I do try to be light where they're not just have absolute disgust for me. So that's what I just had to get that out there. So here you go. So this is our event. We're just now setting up. They're doing an amazing job. There's going to be a disc jockey. There is going to be our DJ. Did I just say that? Disc jockey? I did just say that. There's going to be a DJ. We have our big pink ribbon here. The Komen Foundation is here. And I have to tell you, for me, it's quite a coup for my wellness ideas that I preach and talk about, that I'm going to be standing side by side with the Komen Foundation, because I will tell you, people, the world, it is a changing. And so I'm excited about that opportunity. But they're going to have a craft table. There's a sweets table over here. There's all kinds of giveaways. We're actually doing a giveaway. Disc jockey. I know, can you believe I just said that? That's hilarious. Here's our poster that we did. These are all the talks that we're doing today. So, and then we have all kinds of flyers that we're giving away as well, with all kinds of yummy ideas and recipes. Look at that tinted lip gloss. How awesome is that recipe? Everybody take a screenshot, because that's a great recipe. Yeah, take a screenshot of that one. You should take a screenshot of that one. I'm waiting. Anybody want to take a screenshot? Nope? Okay. No screenshots? Okay, here's another recipe card if you want to take a screenshot of that. Done. Awesome. This is another one. Here's another screenshot. This is 5 tips that I wrote, that is 5 tips for a breast exam that you need to be doing at least once or sometimes twice a month. And here is for the breast massage. Take a screenshot, everybody. There you go. And dang, I forgot to put hashtag Halloween in my title so I could get the bats. I totally forgot. Dang, dang, dang. So there you go. There is my broadcast on being always light, never dark. And I hope you guys take that to your heart and that you take that into consideration. I have to tell you that I'm wearing everything that I own that's pink right now. That's funny. You're funny. JM, you're funny. So I'm wearing my pink ring, all right? I'm wearing my t-shirt that actually has pink on it. And then the only thing that I ever, the breast massage. Well, hey, you know what? Intimacy is an important part of life. And so if you can help your partner with that, I say go for it. I say that it's an amazing thing to do. So maybe I should take that flyer home with me. I'm even wearing pink underwear today. But that's the only things that I own that are pink. The rest of me is not pink, but I'm not a pink girl, so. But I am a cancer survivor, and I am wearing my t-shirt that my very good friend gave me, and so I'm happy about that, so. Yay, one more day. Nanette, look. One more day for my sauerkraut.
Oh, yes.
So everybody, this is the woman that's responsible for teaching me sauerkraut. This is Nanette Oxinger. And did I say it right? Oxinger. Dang, I always say it wrong. So this is her. This is who taught me how to make sauerkraut. So everybody that loves sauerkraut, you need to give her props. And I'll go over here That's awesome. I love it. I'm actually going to be teaching some classes about that when we get into the winter time. She says, hey. Jen says, hey. When we get into the winter time, I'm actually going to be teaching some things about intimacy. So I'm excited about that. And that's I love that idea. So I'm going to turn this around and I'm going to show you. This is Nanette's website. Everybody take a screenshot. That's her website right there. There you go. Oh, we got lots of screenshots, good. And this is her book. She's actually an author and she's written this amazing book. And that sauerkraut recipe that we use is right in this book right here. We're actually giving this book away today. So if you guys want to take a screenshot of her book, that's amazing. This was a much longer broadcast than I thought it was going to be, so they always are. So we're getting ready to rumble here and talk to some people about breast health and breast awareness. Super excited about it. You guys, don't stress over those trolls. They are not after you, they are after attention. And if you shed your light into those dark spaces, they cannot exist because light always overcomes the dark. So there's my message for the day. Yes, the book is available on Amazon and Kindle. Do you want me to show it to you again, Jen? Thank you so much. I am excited about the event, and I know that we'll have another one. Here, Jen, I'll show you. You can find it right online. You can buy a hard copy, and it's available in Kindle, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Barnes & Noble, Amazon.
Barnes & Noble, Amazon, all those places.
And iTunes.
And iTunes, all available, Jen. So there it is again for you. And it's a great book. You're gonna love it. I adore this book, and I am so privileged and so honored to work with her. We do a lot of classes together, and I am so privileged and honored to be able to look what's going on. So privileged and honored to be working with her. So yes, you're gonna love that book. In fact, we were just talking that eventually we're gonna do a blab together, and I'm gonna interview her except about her book, because it's an amazing. It says it's a toolbox, and it's absolutely a toolbox. So. Okay, so you guys, don't stress the haters. Just the only thing you need to stress about is what's going on in your life, and that shouldn't even be causing you a lot of stress. You should eliminate your stress as much as possible and live in the light, and the light will help that tremendously. When you live with a positive attitude, people are attracted to that. So okay, so I'm gonna scat, and I hope you guys have an amazing afternoon. And tomorrow I'm actually going to do a scope about how to prepare a pumpkin for freezing, so that you can freeze it and get it ready for the winter. So bye, thank you. I will have a great time. Wish you were here. All right, see you guys.